Good morning everybody and welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't been on for some time, but I've been a bit incapacitated. But at the moment I won't be out doing my walks, but I'm doing a bit different at the moment why I don't get out. This is one of my talks. And today we are talking about a certain person. This chap, before I introduce you to him, he was big. Well, he's still big now, but he started off with a band with his brothers and his cousin in the 60s, and they was big in the USA, especially in California. Now, the name of the people was the Beach Boys, and the person who I am talking about, if you can see, it is Mr. Brian Wilson, the great and famous Brian Wilson, who is such a genius. Now, I am partly a Beach Boys band, but I'm not a real addict like some people, because I only know stuff from my friends and that. But I have been and seen Brian Wilson a few times with one of my friends. We got to go to Symphony Hall, and to add to the story, we nearly, if my mate had let me follow these two people in, we would have got behind backstage before the concert. Now, first, the concert what we went to see was the Smiley Smile album, what he redone, because he did it in the 60s, and he redone Pet Sounds as well, because he felt like he wanted to bring it up to date. And even though it was a genius piece of work that he did back in the 60s, he had a breakdown and sort of pulled away from the band, but the Beach Boys still toured, but he stayed in the studio with the Wrecking Crew to do the music, so the band could go out and perform it live. Now, this is one of his live albums. I don't know if this was the one done at London Symphony Hall. No, live at the Roxy Theatre. So there is a picture of the band and that. Because I might be waffling a bit, and that's why I'm trying to find things out. Now, if I can show you this picture, that is the members of his band and that, and we got to know them well. My friend Mark, whose band is the Ladykillers, did a song worked around Pet Sounds, and they actually got onto two tribute albums, a tribute album to Dennis Welch, and I think a tribute album to Brian Wilson. And at one time they went and seen Brian doing a live performance at the Albert Hall, and this was I presume it was 84, somewhere around there, when you didn't have phones and that, but you wasn't allowed to film. But somehow my friend, who is the main person for the Ladykillers, got his camera in and filmed it, and Manisha, Brian's wife, spotted him filming, so they tried to collar him, but at the time he hid the film and he was going up to the signing. So he got out to do the film, and that was used for the video Pet Sounds, what they did their album. The Ladykillers made the song that If you can, if I can pop this up to camera, that is the band. I don't know if I've got that right. I'm just trying to hold it straight. So Jeff Frosty, I actually got to meet him and got to know him because we went to a gig where he was I forget his name. One of them was involved with the Beach Boys, and he did a private gig, and Mark and his son got an invite, and I went down with another friend, but we got to go behind and go to the second half of the concert, and we got to speak to Jeff and get to know him. And someone else, sadly Jeff Frosty has passed away. The young lady at the bottom is Taylor Mills. We got to meet her. I have got a CD with her somewhere. I did have my photo taken with her when we got to meet her and that. I have never met Brian, but we have been to California and we've actually been up to Arrow Lake and sort of round by close to where he lived by Arrow Lake. Now, another thing in, let's see, this album, if you can see, Brian Wilson, I don't know if it's just called Brian Wilson. This was the album produced by Brian, and even had partly help by Jeff Lynne, and a certain executive producer, his doctor at the time, helped to produce this. And that was the time when he was going through a bad phase, and this doctor was controlling him, and that is a good picture, if you can see a good picture of Brian and that. And he was controlling everything, giving him drugs and that, and actually controlling his life. And I think it was Melissa helped him to get away. There is a film called Love and Mercy. I know if you're a avid Beach Boy fan, you've actually seen it, and it is a really good film, and I enjoyed it when I went to see it. The Beach Boys are still touring with Mike Love and some of the members. Carl and Dennis have passed away. Brian doesn't tour with the Beach Boys, but he's got bad health, and I think he's not too well because he's last year I think he lost his life, Melinda, and I think he's going down now, and it's a shame because he's a living legend, and he's an absolute genius. Now, one thing I want to just mention is this one. Now, some Beach Boys fans won't like this because, as you can see, Status Quo wanted to do a cover of Fun 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 because they met the Beach Boys when they did a concert in Germany when the wall came down, and the two parties started talking and got to know each other, and they decided that they wanted to see if it was right to do like a cover of Fun Fun Fun, the Status Quo way, but still had the Beach Boys doing the backing vocals. Personally, I like it, but a lot of Beach Boys fans don't like it because it's doing a bit of taboo with the Beach Boys, you know. But I like both and that. And oh, next. Now, in 19, just trying to find out what year this single came out. 1988, they brought this single to do with the film Cocktail. Now, I like this single, but real true Beach Boys fans don't like it because I think it is just done by Mike and that, and they don't think it's a real Beach Boys song and that. But I really like it and that. It's a nice song. Another person who did a record, did one of the covers, was Dreamer. And I did not know that David Cassidy did a cover of Brian Wilson and the Mike Loves Dreamer in the 70s. And I liked that record by David Cassidy, but I never knew it was the Beach Boys song. So that was something else I found out of that. So that's my little chat. I hope you enjoyed my little chat about Brian and the Beach Boys and that. And the guy is a legend. He's absolute genius. The way he did Pet Sounds, the way he got the animals to cut, why he did the albums and all the different things. He was a master. Even the Beatles got to meet him because they was amazed with him and that, and Smiley Smile, and excuse me, at the same time the Beatles did Sergeant Pepper and that. And their music is still being played now, and I'm hoping, all being well, that I've got tickets. Well, I will be going to see Mike Love and the Beach Boys, and they've got David Cassidy, and I think it's Lulu supporting. It's like an open air festival, but I just gotta wait and see how things go. But I hope you enjoy this little chat, and I will be, at the moment, I will be doing more of these because I'm not able to get out and about, but it's just so I can keep up the channel, because I feel lost not getting out and doing some more films for you guys and that, and keeping you up to date what I've been up to. And this is another way of doing it, talking about my music and my likes and that. And I will wish you a farewell, and if you like this little video and you would like to watch more of my videos, and if it is up to you, it's your choice. You can subscribe, put the thumbs up, press the notification, and continue to follow me and find out what next I get up to. But at the moment, it's going to be just little talks for the bit, and I bid you a farewell, and wherever you are, whenever you are, hope you're safe and well, and look after yourself and be kind to each other. And I'll say goodbye for now. Oh, we're not sweet.